Merry Christmas to all the Mustangs. I hope you guys are able to take a breath this weekend and just focus. I know you guys have a tough week next week for exams, and guys, I just want to take a minute and talk about Christmas and kind of what it means to me and the things that I think that we can learn from Christmas and we need to think about while we're going through the whole Christmas holidays and everything like that after exams. You know, we all know the story. We know the story of Gabriel coming to Mary and Joseph and saying, "Hey, you're gonna have a kid," and we know the they went to the inn and there was no room, and they went to the manger and had him in the manger, and the angels sang and the shepherds saw and the wise men came. And guys, we know all this stuff, and we've heard it as we're until from the time that we could talk and listen from to now, and we continue to focus on these aspects of Christmas. And it's a magical time. There's a lot of emotions in it. There's a lot of families, that celebrate Jesus' birth, and it's the birth. But I also want us to think about the fact that, and it's easy. I've always grown up forgetting these things, but it's easy to forget like why Jesus had to come and what that really was. It was a sign of sacrifice. I mean, Jesus chose to be born, and not only was he born, but he was born in a manger in the most humble of settings. That's where Jesus was because he was a servant. He's a servant God, and he served us, and he had to come because of us, because we sin. And it's so easy when you think about the gifts and presents and what am I getting and me at Christmas time. It's so easy to forget that it was an act of service. Like, it was a sign of sacrifice. Like, Jesus came in the humblest of settings to show us how to lead, to show us what to do. And we're not all going to be born in a manger. We're already born, all that stuff like that. But just the sign of Christmas, of him coming, is a sign of service and a sign of sacrifice to pay for our sins. Because, guys, that's another part that I want us to think about too, is why did he have to do that? It's because that we cannot save ourselves. Well, no matter how hard we try, no matter how good we are, no matter what we do, at the end of the day, we are not God, and we cannot save ourselves. And Jesus chose to be a servant and chose to sacrifice himself from heaven. He came from heaven to be human, to sacrifice himself for my sin, for your sin, because we can't spend eternity where he was without that. And he knew that we couldn't do it, so he chose to do it. As we walk through this time and the holiday seasons and all the feelings and all the emotions, I hope that we can carry and pick up and carry a sense of sacrifice and servanthood to others during this time. A lot of people hurt during the holidays. A lot of people don't have great situations and stuff like that. And I want to challenge you to reach out to people and serve them in whatever way you can. Make the holidays about other people, because that's really what it is. Jesus was making his birth about us. He's saving us. And I want to challenge you this year to make the holidays about other people, because it's very, very easy to, what am I getting for Christmas? What's my Christmas list? Here's Santa. I'm going to write this list out. This, me. And guys, the holidays is not about you. Just like as soon as Christmas is over, guess what? Life's not about you. If you're a Christian, you're called to love God with everything that you can, everything, heart, soul, and mind, and then to love people. So by Jesus coming and being born and going through that whole process, Jesus was showing us what he wants us to do. He wants to have a relationship with us, and through that relationship, make our lives about other people. I pray that you guys have a great, great week next week during exams. I pray that you guys will go throughout this holiday season and look for opportunities to be Jesus to people. Love you guys. Take it easy.